Participating in our Washington Bureau Chief Political Director Rick Klein. And Rick, so much of this conversation is about polls right now. What do we know from the public polls out there?
Good morning, George. Yeah, one of the few polls that has been out in the field just since Saturday night's assassination attempt on Donald Trump shows the race basically where it's always been, just a 2-point edge nationally for Trump over Biden. That's been a good talking point for the Biden force, is that the race really hasn't changed significantly in the last couple of days. But the portrait in the battleground states is significantly more grim for Joe Biden. Right now, in the 538 polling averages, he is trailing in all 7 of the major battlegrounds. He won 6 out of 7 of those battlegrounds 4 years ago. Those battlegrounds include the upper Midwest, including where this convention just wrapped up here in Wisconsin. Trump ahead even here.
But that gets to a broader and persistent point, Rick. I mean, and I know the Biden people have often talked about this being a close national race. I don't want to say it quite this starkly, but in some ways that doesn't matter. This is an electoral college vote, and right now in the electoral college, it's not close.
That's exactly right. And the possibility of a wipeout that takes you out of the game is what has Democrats concerned right now. They understand that they might be able to make up a gap, but if it's not close in the battleground states, that is not a good portrait. And we're still a couple of weeks ahead of the convention. As you know, George, no one has actually been selected as the nominee. That won't happen until a month from tomorrow.
And what would happen at the convention if Biden does indeed decide to step aside?
Yeah, no one's actually nominated until that roll call vote, and delegates are what determines who the nominee is. There were more than 4,600 of them on the Democratic side. All of them are actually selected already, and almost all of them are now pledged to Joe Biden, not to Kamala Harris or to anybody else. Even if Biden were to drop out and endorse Harris or someone else, there's no telling what they could do. They'd be free to vote however they wanted. Contested conventions used to happen a lot, George, as you know, but the last time we saw more than one ballot was in 1952. I should note that Democrats came close in 1968 in Chicago, that again, the same city where the Democratic Convention of 2024 will start a month from today.
That's right. Okay, Rick, thanks.